Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want us to go over how we can create a functional capsule wardrobe. Capsule wardrobe plays a crucial role in our everyday life based on how well curated it is and how good organized it is. It is definitely going to reflect on our everyday style. That's why it is really important to build one yourself. It does take time, a lot of effort and a lot of patience. But there are also other 10 important points which I want to share with you today. My point number one would be when you decide to build your capsule wardrobe, you have to stay true to yourself. You have to stay true to your personal style, your style preferences. You have to stay true to what fit you love, what design you love, what tailoring, materials, colors, and so on. So you truly have to stay true to your personal preferences, and that means you have to put aside all trends. Yes, I know we have each season a lot of trends coming our way, but if you're in the process of building your own personal capsule wardrobe, you have to prioritize your own personal preferences. So for that reason, at that point of the time, just ignore trends. My point number two is pick the pieces you can't live without. We all have that one pair of either trousers, dress pants, jeans, black blazer, whatever it is. If that certain piece you keep on wearing from season to season, every day, on repeat, if that piece makes you feel confident, makes you feel good about yourself, and if you're able to style that piece with such an ease every day, no matter what you style it with, it goes perfectly fine, then you want to start with those staples. Those are the pieces that are going to be the core of your wardrobe. From this point, when we picked our favorite pieces, we're moving to the point number three, and that is we have to start working on our foundational pieces. Foundational pieces play a crucial role in defining and shaping our capsule wardrobe. They also bring the meaning to our capsule wardrobe. Foundational pieces usually come in those earthen, neutral tones, white, off-white, black, gray, navy tones. We are always focusing on these tones when we're talking about foundational pieces, simply because these tones work best with pretty much any other tone out there. And by adding the staples in these tones, you're going to create a wardrobe where everything is matching, everything is so coherent. Therefore, your styling will come with such an ease, simply because everything is so connected in your wardrobe, everything works so fine. So you have to pay really good attention when you decide to work on your foundational pieces. Always pay attention that the tailoring is simple in a way. You don't want a lot of details on those pieces. You want them to be in a way minimal, sleek, but well defined. So it is really important to have a good stable core of these foundational pieces, because as the name says itself, they are going to be the foundation of your capsule wardrobe, and it is really important to spend even if it takes a year or two, but it is really crucial to find good core pieces that are going to serve you for years and years to come. My point number four would be always pick a fit over what is trending. From season to season, we always have new design of either trousers, blazers, and whatnot. You have to stay to the fit that defines your silhouette perfectly, that makes you feel the most confident. If the fit that is trending doesn't look as good on you, then stay away from that fit. There is no need for us to insist on having everything that is trending, but if what is trending simply doesn't bring the finest silhouette of ours, then we don't want it. That is actually the trick of every stylish woman out there. Whenever they find the fit that suits them perfectly, they get that pair of, let's say, trousers in so many other tones. That way you can wear that same fit in different tones on repeat, and something like this is going to bring a value to your wardrobe. So always stay focused on the fit that looks best on you and best on your body shape. And this is my next point, and that is we need to dress for our body shape, because that is going to reflect on our overall confidence. If we are wearing a pair of trousers in which we feel so good about ourselves, so so classy, stylish, put together, polished and whatnot, then that is definitely going to reflect on our confidence. There's so many different, let's say, wide leg trousers on the market, and I'm sure that each one of us can find that one fit that looks perfectly for our body shape, and that is the fit we want to keep on adding. There is no need for us to experiment more, to try to get into the fit that just doesn't suit our body shape. Instead, stay focused and try to add pieces that are actually complementing your body type. We have to dress for our body type, and any piece we add to our wardrobe needs to serve that purpose. Moving on to the point number 6, and that will be outfit formulas. This is by far the most interesting point when we are talking about capsule wardrobe, because based on how many different outfit formulas we can create from all those staple and core and foundational pieces that we have in our capsule wardrobe, we can actually determine if our capsule wardrobe is functional or not. If you can create 3, 4, 5 different outfit formulas, then that is what you want to achieve. We want to be able to create multiple different style combinations. For example, if you take 10 different pieces and you're able to create 20, even more, 30 different style combinations, then that is what we want to achieve from all of those staple pieces that we put in our capsule wardrobe. So everything in our capsule wardrobe needs to be matchy, everything needs to be coherent for our outfit formulas to work, and that is exactly what brings the biggest meaning to our capsule wardrobe, and it is actually a reflection if the pieces we added are functional or not. Point number 7 would be make meaningful purchases. At the start of this video, I did mention that when we embark on this journey to create our functional capsule wardrobe, we should stay away from anything that is trending. But once you have a functional capsule wardrobe, once you have outfit formulas that bring confidence to your everyday style, now you can think about adding something that is trending that you like. But you have to be cautious when it comes to this as well, because if the piece you want to include into your wardrobe can't be styled and combined with at least 3 different style combinations, then it is definitely not worth the money, at least in my opinion. But if, for example, you are trying different style combinations and each time you wear something you figure out, oh, let's say a gray blazer would look really nice with this, or gray blazer would look good with that combination, this combination, and so on, then that is the time when you want to add a gray blazer into your wardrobe. So always try to make a meaningful purchases, because they are going to bring the value to your capsule wardrobe. Try to avoid all of those impulse purchases, because they're called impulse purchases for a reason, and they're kind of a roller coaster. You never know how you're gonna end up with that piece. Point number 8 would be we constantly have to keep on editing our wardrobe. If, for example, our staple white tee needs to be replaced, then replace it. Or maybe you have to take your trousers to get tailored, then make sure to do that as well. Also, always try to keep your wardrobe nice and tidy and neat. I know sometimes it is hard, but try to do that at least like every 2 weeks or something, just to keep it nice and tidy. But it is also helpful if, for example, you keep your wardrobe organized based on color scheme. That is what I do, and that is definitely helping me at least. Next point is capsule wardrobe is not about minimal staples. It is about your personal style. I know we can often hear how capsule wardrobe is boring, simple, minimal, this and that, but honestly, it doesn't have to be. It can be, however, if you limit the number of the pieces you want to add in your capsule wardrobe. But in my opinion, we should never put a limitation on our capsule wardrobe, because if you put limitation, then I totally understand why it can get boring in a way. But if there is no limitation, you add as many pieces as you like, then it is going to be a reflection of your personal style. But when we're talking about everyday life, don't ever limit your capsule wardrobe. Instead, keep on adding as many pieces as you want. If, for example, you want to extend your blazer collection, if you want to include more tones, if you already have a white, black, and some neutral blazer, but for example, maybe you want to add a gray blazer, navy blazer, then go ahead. We should never limit our capsule wardrobe to, let's say, have only 3 blazers, have only 2 pair of jeans or something like that. In that case, we limit our personal style, and that is what we don't want to do. So for that reason, don't ever limit yourself when you decide to build your capsule wardrobe. And finally, we are at the last point, and that is your capsule should work for every day. It needs to be practical, it needs to match your everyday activities, and it needs to serve you on a daily basis. If you have built your capsule wardrobe for some imaginary lifestyle, then that is not the way to do it. You want your capsule wardrobe to be functional in a way that it will serve your daily needs. Wherever you have to go, either it's a work, either it's a coffee date with your friend or anything similar, your capsule wardrobe needs to match each one of these daily activities. But of course, some of these pieces that we have added to be the part of our capsule wardrobe can easily be tweaked and styled for some evening event or some a little bit more polished event as well. So that is how we want our capsule wardrobe to be. It needs to be functional, it has to serve us on everyday basis, and all of those pieces need to serve us not just for 1 year or 2 years. We have to build our capsule wardrobe with an intention that it will serve us for at least 5 years minimum. So yeah, that will be it when it comes to capsule wardrobe and how we can build a functional capsule wardrobe. I really hope that you found some of these points useful and that they're going to help you build your own functional capsule wardrobe. So that will be it for me in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, thanks all for watching. See you next time. Have a nice spring days, and yeah, see you on Sunday. Bye!